So the new tiny home village will become populated this week. There's a general misconception about it, and that is that the people currently living over on the rail trail will just move right across the street and be the ones moving into the tiny homes. But that generally is not the case.
A majority of folks coming to this site are going to be coming from shelter and from our shelters. And the reason that is because we're seeing that would be the best match between the types of programs and services, life skill programming, housing plans that would be matched by what's happening at this site with the individuals coming from shelter. So they're a little further along in their journey.
Right. In order to live in a dense community such as this, there needs to be people who can demonstrate a little bit of an ability to live cooperatively.
Yeah, cooperatively, but also independently as well. So they're going to be living and getting to know folks. They're going to be learning cooking skills, other life skills right here on site under the John Howard program. And so there has to be a willingness and a desire to be able to do that. And then they'll be creating vacancies within the shelter system.
I think some people are going to go, but whoa, I thought we were going to try to, eliminate or reduce at least these encampments like the one we see right across the street. So what happens there?
It's all part of an overall approach, so it's not an either or. The idea is that BC Housing is selected this way to have vacancies happen in shelter, which will then provide opportunities for those that are sleeping outdoors, whether it's on the rail trail or other areas, to move into those vacant spots in shelters.
Okay, so in a roundabout way then, while that might not come directly from the rail trail to here, others will come here, creating space, and then the numbers along the rail trail can be reduced over time.
That is definitely what the city is eyeing and staying focused on, is that an overall reduction in the number of folks that are sleeping outdoors.
Right. For people who are already worried about this housing model happening near where they run their businesses and have their residences, in the very beginning, they're actually just bringing more people into their community. So I imagine that might be initially upsetting to people as well.
We've actually had a really good response from community about it. We've explained how the process and that flow will be taking place. So yeah, some initial additional residents coming in, but those vacancies will be created and we'll keep pressure on to increase that flow.
A lot of questions surrounding the other site along Highway 97, which isn't going to look exactly like this. Maybe start by explaining how it is going to be a little different.
Yeah, so our trail side location on Highway 97 is workforce housing style that have been renovated, so trailers that are renovated with individual units. So unlike Step Place, they aren't individual pods or units. Same number of folks, so there'll be 60 at that. And we are going to have beautification coming. So the site is construction site right now, and the trailers that are on site will eventually be either painted or have wraps go around them. Both sites will have beautification, so plants and planters, lots of opportunities yet. So community can stay tuned.
If you were to rate the two, the image in your mind, would you say that what's been described for the Highway 97 site would even be more attractive than what we see here?
I think it will be. I think there's lots of both operators are super keen to make sure that the location is beautiful for the residents, for the staff, and from the community around them. So we're really at a construction phase, and so we just need to have the community hurry up and wait in terms of what it will look like.
Right, and we've seen it in different models that have been done to help people who are experiencing homelessness, where they move into supportive housing. You want the program to work, so therefore you tend to reach out to people who are really ready to be helped in that way.
Yeah.
And same thing here. You don't want this to start out right away and have it be a complete gong show.
We are absolutely conscious of the best fit. BC Housing is doing that selection process, and they want to make sure that the folks that are moving in will succeed, and that the model of services operated are best for the individual.
Right. So how are you feeling about it? This is the week when the rubber hits the road, so to speak.
Very excited. It's been a long time coming, certainly, but very excited that we're nearing being able to offer 120 new units for some of our most vulnerable folks.
Okay, and you can feel free to break news right here. Is there a third location that is in the offing?
We haven't picked the exact site, but there's lots of conversation about what a third site might look like, and similar to how we started this process out. So we're eager to be able to provide another location.
Terrific. Thanks so much. Really appreciate this.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.